Hi guys, it's time for another figure review, and this is one I've been waiting for a long time. Really pleased that I've got him now. It's Ned Stark, or Eddard Stark as he's also known, from the TV show Game of Thrones, one of my favourite TV shows at the moment. And this is like one of my favourite characters as well. This is the way he looks in pretty much the beginning of season 1. This is an exclusive from ThreeZero. A really fantastic figure company, I have to say. They're making figures that pretty much are, you know, from a niche market. Game of Thrones. They're also doing other TV shows like Walking Dead. I know they've got plans of bringing out some more Walking Dead figures. This is the exclusive, so it comes with his sword Ice. I really needed that because just some of the best poses, you know, promo poses that they had with Sean Bean with the sword just look fantastic. And you know, this sword is pretty important in the story of Game of Thrones as well. And I don't want to give any spoilers away or anything, so if you haven't seen the show, definitely check it out. Get that season 1 and you'll be hooked. I absolutely love this figure. I think the likeness of Sean Bean, I'll just zoom in actually so I don't. I think the likeness of Sean Bean on this figure is fantastic. He is now slightly older than he was in Lord of the Rings. So he's got a few more lines and wrinkles. And in hand they really do come out nicely. They've aged him nicely. I think the hair, one of the issues I think mainly I have with this figure is the hair. I think the hair could have been a little bit lighter, but it does have certain highlights in it. One other thing that does bother me a little bit is there is a line that runs along the top of the head. It's a shame that's there. So it's really mainly the hair. So it's really mainly the hair part of the sculpture that is just the slight letdown for me. But the actual face sculpture of Sean Bean looks fantastic. Now his cloak is absolutely lovely. I think they've done a fantastic job with that. It's got like weathering on the ends. It's a nice thick quality material. As soon as you touch it you realise it's just, you know, they haven't cut corners in the clothing at all. And it's got an absolutely fantastic looking wolf pelt that goes around the back, around the collar. And ThreeZero have done a fantastic job with the clothing. And I'm definitely keeping the cloak on because it looks amazing. The boots have weathering as well. They're a nice soft plastic material. It's got some type of pleather trousers with more weathering around there. The stitching looks great on this as well. His tunic is sort of weathered and has like dirt stains and stuff on it. Great attention to detail. His sword Ice is a plastic sword, but it is well painted and does look really good. The gloved hands, they have improved on their hands from the Tyrion figure. As you can see, more weathering around there. The hilt looks good too. You also get a dagger. The belt comes separate inside the box, so you have to put the belt on. Just takes a little bit of adjustment to get it on there, but that's how it goes. I'll just get the swords out and show you those, and the dagger. So here's his sword. That's what the hilt looks like. As I said, they're plastic, but I still think they look really good. And the dagger. The cloak is attached to this strap at the back, so you just undo that strap and then you can take the cloak off if you want to display it without the cloak. But no, I want to keep it the way it is. Just show you that example of the stitching again on this tunic. Just lots of weathering all around it. Stitching on the side of the tunic there. So here is Tyrion and Ned together. I have the exclusive Jon Snow on pre-order, which is up at ThreeZero now. You can either get Jon Snow on his own, or they do have an exclusive with his dire wolf, Ghost. And I think I'm definitely going to go this way now, guys, with my figures. The ThreeZero way. I just find their figures are great value for money. Dealing directly with ThreeZero is, I've had no problems whatsoever with Ed Stark. I thought it was a great transaction, and I couldn't be happier with the company and the quality that they've brought out with this figure for the amount of money they're asking. Now you get 3 pairs of hands with this figure. I don't know if you get one less pair of hands with the non-exclusive, because it seems that they're just gripping hands really, the extra sets. One's for to grip either the dagger or grab the dagger or the smaller sword, and then you seem to have another gripping hand with a wider grip for ice. I've actually used the relaxed hands that come with, one relaxed hand, which is sort of taking this one off, and I've got one gripping hand on the figure. So that's so it can hold it sort of in the hold ice in the center of his body, rather than I was using 2 gripping hands and it was sort of going off to one side. But yeah. So I was just packing the box away and I thought, you know, I should show off this box because they really have put a lot of attention to detail on this. You've got the Stark insignia, which is sort of debossed into the cover here. Winter is coming, Stark. And just this is the slip cover, really nicely designed on both sides. Then I open up the box, Game of Thrones, the Stark insignia on either side, and then they've got a nice big Stark insignia on the back. And yeah, nicely designed box. So there you go, guys, that's the Eddard Stark ThreeZero figure. Couldn't be happier. Love the show still. I think Game of Thrones is a fantastic show. They're definitely going on their own way now. There's still certain things that are in the books that are in the show, but quite often I'm turning to my wife now and going, "Oh, that's not right. That didn't happen in the book." And she's like, "Yeah, I know. They're definitely going on their own way." To be honest with you, I kind of like the changes that have been made, and I think the show's now caught up with the books. Pretty much, they're gonna. I know they've got a brief outline of what the books are going to turn out to be, so the show is going to go its own certain way, but they should meet up in the end with the fate of all the characters. But I'm really enjoying the show. I still think it's great, and enjoying this season. So I'm looking forward to the Jon Snow figure coming out. Looking forward to that, and definitely looking forward to seeing what ThreeZero have on offer for future figures on Game of Thrones, because, you know, as I said, I'm loving this this line of figures, definitely. And also their Rick Grimes from Walking Dead. I've seen like this little sneak preview of that. I think you're actually getting 2 designs of the Rick Grimes, and I think one's gonna come with the zombie girl from season 1. So you know, they're definitely giving us what the fans want. So great job, and I'll catch you later.